Psalm 127:3. Children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from Him. This suggests children are a precious gift from God to be valued and cared for.
In the United States, a child a minute is taken into DHS, CPS, and so on custody. The reality is their picks are already selected, you just don't know it. Being perfect no longer matters. It's what the adopting families are looking for.
Who is it stealing the children, you ask?
From caseworker to the White House, the buck stops at all levels, just not where it is supposed to be. The services your family needs, we the people have paid for to ensure your reunification. Title 4 says, reunify at all costs. United, we stand means nothing to us when it comes to family values. Children are being ripped away from their families. Parents are reverting to addictive behaviors to cover the pain. The trauma caused by child removal is just being recognized, and the results are atrocious. Termination of parental rights is not healthy for anyone, just profitable for the people enforcing the line.
It's time Washington listens to the cries of our children, the wails of their mothers, and the rage growing in the fathers. These are our children. Keep your damn hands off them. We are coming to act on the behalf of the children God gave us to protect, and you kidnapped.
Brenda used to walk these streets with pride. Her husband Chris, patriot by her side. But the weight of the world came crashing down when the government tried to take the ground. They stole Chris away, said he was a threat, left Brenda alone with words of regret. CPS came knocking, took her children too. But Brenda stood tall like the sky so blue. Bring back Brenda, let her light shine bright. She's been trampled on, but she's ready to fight. Don't tread on her, she's got a heart so true. Through the darkest nights, she'll pull through. Every day she fights for what's been lost, pays the price, bears the cost. Whispers of hope through a podcast wave, telling her story, she'll be brave. In the heartland, they know her name, her struggle, her passion, her undying flame. She dreams of a day she'll hold them tight, Chris and the kids in the morning light. Bring back Brenda, let her light shine bright. She's been trampled on, but she's ready to fight. Don't tread on her, she's got a heart so true. Through the darkest nights, she'll pull through.
Hey, what's happening? Let's roll it out. Okay, there ya are. Gosh, where have you been all my life? Hey, so haven't looked at Facebook all day. That's one thing, one reason my son got off of Facebook was because he said, then when it's my birthday, I'll know who my real friends are and who remembers my birthday without seeing it on Facebook. Man, I can't keep up. So many birthdays went on the last couple months. Danielle had a birthday and we never did a birthday show. We actually had planned it. Danielle, maybe Danielle can come on and we can celebrate her birthday with yours tonight. Happy birthday, Danielle.
Yeah, you know what, Brenda? That's a great idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it. And Debbie's birthday too. So fabulous. Debbie, another year older, another year wiser. Am I right? Hey, Christy's here. Christy, whoa. Haven't seen you in a age, and John even. Let me see. John only has email. Okay, I didn't even get caught up with the comments, guys. Let me see if I can roll back here. Holy moly, look at the comments. Remember y'all to tap it, like the button. Thank you very much, because I swear if y'all go on to my because I'm on I went on live on Facebook this time. So that maybe it brings some attention to my YouTube channel or something like that. Because if I get, what was it? If I get 20 more subscribers on my YouTube, I will be able to do the live thing, because it takes 50 subscribers. It used to be 100. Well, anyways, because that's what's a good thing about, I don't have to worry about that when Darren lets us do this on CPS, Hunting for Justice, and a CPS Punisher. And you can, if you want to find me on TikTok, it's I need my kids back. And if you want to find Darren, it's CPS Punisher. And if you want to find Chris Naylor, he's a CPS Deadpool. I don't know if you wanted me to make that announcement or not, but I did. I got I saw my son. It was a Zoom. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, that's a really good birthday present for Debbie and you. Wow, that's fabulous. Man, that's really great. It's really great. I'm so, and Darren's got that picture up, and I'm not a crier, but I would tell you, the tears are gonna be coming. Oh, yeah, okay, yes, okay, that's good. And what the heck are you on TikTok? Because I don't even know. This is how, I can't keep things straight, guys. You guys gotta help me. I'm the worst person with names and everything. All right, so he don't need tubes in his ears. Oh, he didn't. Well, I decided I've had 4 tubes in my ears as an adult, and I'd say no, thank you. You know what? I ended up going to the ENT, and I went to a different one because one down the road once it keeps putting tubes in my ears and they keep coming out, and my ears just got worse. I went down to this other place, and they just stick a little numbing liquid in my ear, like using a little funnel to shoot it in there, and then they just drain that out, because that's the problem. That liquid is in there. That was a big problem. Man, I tell you, it does feel a lot better since they did that. And they wanted me to come back next week. I don't want to drive all the way out there. You know what I mean? I said put off the appointment for a couple weeks. I'll go there every now and again to get it drained out if that's the case. That's a lot more safer. I don't know what's going on with your son's use though. It could be different. Um, Happy birthday to Chris's mom, and Danielle was the other day, and we missed her birthday. She had a lot of stuff going on. I think, it was something going on with the storm and electricity and all kinds of stuff. Then Danielle has to use a different phone, and the phone is a stupid phone. It's stupid because I'll be talking.
Where is Danielle? Is she here yet?
No, she came in for a second. I thought, no. Oh, that was you because it says Danny when you come up
Oh, I'm Danielle. I'm Danielle too right now.
here. You're Danielle number 2. Um,
Danielle, are you here?
oh, it's a double Danielle.
Danielle.
It's double D's. Oh, we decided we're gonna do a little comedy show and a little birthday fun, and
Listen, here's the happy birthday for everybody, but it was Danielle, but here it is for everybody.
Oh, okay. She was eating. Remember, she had to eat.
It's a celebration. Now raise your glasses high. Our sister Danielle is another year wise. A real baby, not the one to F with. The real MVP. And we want to say happy birthday. Danielle. Happy
It's pretty
birthday.
good.
To the best friend, to the best mom, CPS advocate, hostess with the mostest. We love you, and we want to say happy birthday. Danielle. Happy birthday. Danielle. We love you,
This is so cool. Look at he's got a tuxedo on. Look at this. Happy birthday. Come on, everybody.
Love the music. I love it. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you very much.
And then Brenda. Thanks, Darren. Brenda.
This guy,
Everybody.
I had it sitting on the counter over
There goes
there.
my camera again. Thank y'all.
See,
I
Darren
like
and
that. My camera's going.
Darren had a little something up his sleeve. Halo.
Happy birthday, Debbie. I did.
Man, that's great. So, Danielle, you going to reveal how old you are now?
Love you. Love you. Love everybody. Thanks, Chris.
Oh, wait.
I'm 41.
Amen.
What?
Amen.
What? What do you mean, amen?
Remember what do you mean, amen? It means your sound messed up.
Oh, yeah.
I said we were going to have a code word. You guys, I'm so sorry. Danielle. We were trying, that's what took us so long to get on. We're trying to make sure everybody's sound was okay.
How about that?
Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, it's good, but your face is froze.
Oh, so hey, I made this video too. So
Oh,
check this out.
cool.
I can't get it to download right now, but I did this video. Hold on a minute.
Cool. Happy birthday.
Oh,
She
that's
has 2 Chris kids that's Christy's that's the TikTok, okay? You notice Christy put her TikTok up there. Chris with a dash kids for not for sale. and we'll check her out on TikTok. Because I think that's a good way to get your shit out there on TikTok.
Happy birthday, Danielle Waugh. You are the fierce fighting advocate who stands tall against the CPS monster, not only with your powerful words, but with your giant strides to regain your son. Your show, Unmasking Foster Care Corruption, far surpasses many others, with viewer involvement that is truly the best, and your courageous approach leaves nothing unturned. You are the best all-around person anyone could ever ask to have on their team. As part of CPS Breaking News, Danielle, we salute you, we thank you, and we are so lucky to have you and to know you. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday. I like that tune. What was it? Her son, John's son was on the 19th of August. Okay, he just turned. How old did your son turn? Johnny.
we need to make a generic happy birthday song for all the people that are on your shows.
Today is your birthday. And I never did find, remember when I did the happy birthday, Mr. President? I never could find that again. I tried to go through that
What do you
entire show and I wasn't able to find it.
I mean, when you went, happy birthday, Mr. President, that time?
Yeah, that one. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. You did
I
your
had
Marilyn
my Marilyn
Monroe.
Monroe shirt on, didn't I? Did I not? It has
Speaking of shirt,
Marilyn Monroe with the flag on it. And that's the shirt I was wearing when I was arrested. Not this past summer, but in 2024. Yeah. Here I am with my fucking Marilyn Monroe, my American flag on my t-shirt. I got my posters in the back of the car saying save the children and all. I mean, I still got the damn posters. A lot of good it did me, man. They fucking took me down. They didn't want me, like, I swear to God, we were talking about going to DC and stuff, and all of a sudden, they got a warrant out for my arrest? What?
that's when I was remember I was making your t-shirts for you. Remember
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
Remember I made those green ones back then, those fluorescent green
I was going to
ones?
have you send them to my friend's house. I remember. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was out there, and that's when I was leaving her house. She's a Christian lady, so knows everything you can about the Bible. I'm trying to get her to come on my show. But I was leaving her house, Sumter County, and then they're sending me a bill, even though it was a false charge, and be out after 34 days.
You get that code?
But thank God there was people available to pick up my car. I mean, geez, man, that was unbelievable. Oh, then they made me pay for a night's stay at Sumter County Jail. I had to pay. What do you think I'm gonna do? If I don't pay, they're fucking gonna have some other fucking problem with me. It's ridiculous. I can't get the cops out of my hair because then all of a sudden somebody says I bumped into their freaking car. I hardly touched their car. I'm telling you guys the truth. Hardly touched their car because I only was going 2 miles an hour. Okay, I do have a big Cadillac, the Escalade or whatever. It's very intimidating because when I put on those brakes pretty quickly, like I did, that car is going to kind of bounce up. And I think they saw that in the rearview mirror. Then they come around, they get out of their car, and I didn't even realize, I wonder why they're getting out of the car. And he's looking at his back of his car, right? And I just put on that Alex Jones bumper sticker that says "Don't tread on me." So he looked over at mine and he's seeing this thing "Don't tread on me." Then he goes to talk to his girlfriend in there in the car, and I don't know. She's like bossing him around, telling him what to do. I don't know what the hell was going on. And then I finally went over there and I said, "Is any problem or whatever? There's no damage." And she says, "Oh, well, it's been an incident. I've already called the police." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then, I don't know. It was strange because they're trying to say there was 3 kids in the back of the car, and I only seen 1 baby. And they said when my car touched their car that it made the kids scream. The kids started screaming in the car. So anyways, long story short, I got a ticket for reckless operation of a vehicle. Can you believe this? I'm like, and then they said, even if I wanted to, because there's no way in hell I'm not going to fight this. Okay. Because, they said, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to just pay it off. I mean, that's strange because when I got T-boned, I was able to, I was able to pay that off. I said, fuck it. I'm just paying it. They gave me a ticket for not wearing my seatbelt then. Okay, so Darren's killing it with the videos, and happy birthday, Danielle. We love you, is Christy is saying. I'm looking up here, and the reason why is because it makes it a little bit easier. See, I got y'all on the big screen, but I can also do it here, and then it looks like I'm looking right at you. I'm being ordering this week. I don't understand. Thank you. Tell me what you're saying, Christy, there. Oh, she's saying what? They are totally targeting you. Oh, yeah. I mean, it was very strange, but this last instance, they didn't see my license because in Louisiana, we just have a license on the back. So they didn't see my plate this time. But then when, of course, I know about the bulletin. Anytime my name comes up, this bulletin is going to alert them that we're some type of freaks. Okay. This is the bulletin. This is what ruined my life. This is what caused the abduction of my children. Okay. You probably have one on you too. Oh, look out for them. Look out for them. They're talking about God, and they're talking about raising their children without their education system. Let's keep an eye on them. What? They like to make some entertainment and like anybody else. I mean, my husband's freaking paved the way for this damn YouTube shit. I mean, he's just trying to be an entertainer. That's all he's been doing. It's like ridiculous. And it's not, it's not the society that we live in. Like, why do you think they make these thriller, scary movies? Like, people love to see that, especially around Halloween and stuff like this, right? Am I right? There's some people that don't like to watch it. I mean, it is like, it's kind of like riding a roller coaster where you get some type of, adrenaline, I guess you can say. The sweatshirt is on his side. Oh yeah, the sweatshirt. Yeah, and like I was telling those guys, I got to get back into, and you guys check it out because it's the CPS, the website, and it should be at the bottom of the thing if you have any questions about it. See how they got the ticker tape, hunting CPS V, hunting for justice and email. Or just, you know what, go to the website. And Darren, you should start doing a sticker site of what the website is.
CPS breaking news, cpsbreakingnews.com.
cpsbreakingnews.com. It's that easy.
That's it. And Brenda, you have a part of that site yourself, right? Don't you have a blog section there?
I've been in it a couple of times, but I just I hadn't been in it in over a week because I got caught up in some other stuff. But
because everybody has a blog. Everybody that has shows here has a blog section.
You can just scroll down and see everybody's show. Like everybody has a little thing about their show. And yeah, all you can do is scroll through it. I think who's on top? Is it alphabetical? I don't even know. Like the first picture you see is you guys, bro. Maybe the Punisher. No, I can't remember. I know Gunner was up there towards the top, gunning for CPS, and then Danielle, and everybody's got the show going on, and it is very informational. I mean, it's so nice to just be able to, because, I mean, that's a great thing, Darren. It's a great thing, okay? It's all oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. I think we got to I encourage everybody to do shorts and just put them out there. as much as you can, like whatever, get into that freaking algorithm, because we gotta spread the word about these kids being taken away from their biological families, man. However we can get attention, like I say, there's certain ways that sometimes you have to go like in a different direction to get people to notice. I think I want to go to this Cash Patel, because what's going on with that? I mean, they're doing everything under the sun but helping these American children. So hopefully they get to it soon, because we've been damn well patient. We've been pretty damn patient. And a lot of people are getting a lot of things going on, but we're waiting for our day, guys. And I think it's coming soon. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, subscribe. You get emails from regularly. Tip from the Punisher. Oh yeah, I think that's what was on the top, right? The Tip from the Punisher, and then CPS, or whatever, gunning for CPS, and Danielle and everybody. I checked it all out, and I even did something on there. I'm telling you, I hadn't even looked at. That's why I didn't know it was Debbie's birthday, because I didn't even look at Facebook all day, like I said. I was working, you guys, and then I was trying. Well, I'm not. I'm not going to tell you what I was doing, but I was making some phone calls. Okay, I'm getting some things accomplished. Okay, we can hope so. I got these damn chickens I've been taking care of as well. Just 3 of them, and finally the littlest one. That was, I guess they felt like it was the ugly duckling or something, because according to the hen, it took her a long time to warm up to this idea of having a third chicken. It was weird though. It took a while. Now I'm just leaving this little cage open so it can run in and out if it wants to, and then the big one will. The little one loves to play with it though. So there's the 2 little ones. One of them's getting like, it's probably about 3 weeks older than the other chicken, but I'm sure enough that's going to be a hen. I think it might be a good idea, with all the crisis with going on with the eggs, is to have a few chickens on hand. I mean, geez Louise, nobody's going to want to pay them prices, right? I really feel like I'm finally ready to commit to a show. Oh, that'd be cool. I agree. We need to get more people out there. You know what? Yeah, and it's because I've been letting people that I work with, know about this. What's going on across the country, in case they didn't know. Louisiana is not. I don't know. I think it's very family oriented. Okay, compared to every other state I've seen. And I can tell you there's quite a few with CPS problems that are on the top of my list. And I would pretty much say, especially you got your Florida, you got your Georgia, you got your Pennsylvania, you got California, Texas. Who am I missing? I guess it's so. I don't know what's going on in Ohio. There's some weird shit going on in Ohio as well. I guess Tennessee is what they're saying, because that was that really nasty case up there in Tennessee. And now that thing I was playing on the show yesterday, that was in Kentucky, where they had a whole thing going on in this little town, and that sheriff tried to resolve the problem by getting rid of that judge that was molesting and getting, that's what you call sex trafficking, I guess you would say, because he's getting that in order to holding his power over these children. They were children, as far as I understand it. They weren't very old. I don't know. That lady never did say in the interview is like how old she was, but it's just like then she ended up having to go away for like 12 years. Can you imagine? And she says, wow. And when I hear a story like that, I'm thinking, well, gosh damn it, my story, at least, it's not that bad. I mean, there's so many just horrible stories. It's just like devastating. All right, Chris is saying, let's go. All right. She's ready. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. You're in Illinois. That's right. Man, was that, gosh, what's going on in Chicago that a little while back? Yeah, there's some stuff going on there. I have a friend who wanted to tell her story. If you want me to ask when she would want to do it. Yeah, sure, Chris. Chris, is she gonna tell her to read out? If she friends me on Facebook or something and reaches out to me, messenger, or however you want to do it, Chris. Just let me know. What's your friend's name? And where's your friend at? Is she okay, so Chris, I always forget where Chris is at. And why I do, because Chris, where are you at again? I'm talking about Chris Brayton. And so Debbie, you're not too far from where Chris is, I take it. But Debbie's not gonna hang around here all night. She's gonna have her own birthday. She's probably having a birthday nightcap or something. Come on. Oh my gosh, Africa. Okay, so she says, I've dug deep into the trafficking recently. Me and a friend of mine that has terminal cancer, it's her dying wish to make a difference in the child trafficking. We uncovered ties to Germany. Whoa, interesting. I used to have some, my neighbor's 2 doors down, my friend, when I was growing up. Her family, her mom was German, and they would always come to, like, family would come from Germany and visit her, like, every now and again. Utah, Ohio, Tennessee, Maine, Florida, Illinois, Texas, Kansas. Okay, Kansas, isn't that where Chris Brayton is? Pretty sure. Utah. I don't know about Utah. Never really hear about that. Boy, I can tell you, it's a mess. It's really a mess out there. And they're doing the dual citizenship, huh? Super chat, USD. Yeah. Oh. I liking it. Thank you, Danielle. All right. Danielle just gave me $1. Oh, no way. See, I have it over here on my Facebook thing, like, Washington. So Washington State. So you're pretty much saying, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Pennsylvania, that's where that Kids for Cash case was. Yeah. Let me see. Dual citizenship, Washington. I know why I said that, guys. Hi, do you like my little symbol though? Like my little round thing? Got that picture on it. I tell you, Chris, because Chris with a K, because you've not been around for a while. That was my cross between the Statue of Liberty, Lady Justice, and Mother Nature, and that's what came up with. What's going on here? Let me see. So what else? What else can move? Anything in the news that's getting you guys excited? Well, let me see. I was pulling out some stuff just before here. Let's see what I have. I got this. Now, oh yeah, see, this is what I was just talking about. See, this this. I have a whole book full of this mess. This is I kept pretty neat, for Christ's sake. I'm proud of myself. But this is the arrest report from Dixie County. This was, and now you look up my name online, it's going to say, oh, she was arrested, when arrested on warrant. Now, how are they going to put that in my record when that was a false arrest? Somebody said I had a gun. I didn't have a gun. I never even owned a gun or shot a gun. That doesn't mean you can come kill me. I have judicial skills, so look out. I'm just fucking around, guys. Yeah, the guy that ended up arresting me, and he threw a ticket in my car. Okay, can I tell you this? I also got a ticket, okay, when and I had no idea. He did pull me over because I was going a little fast, he said, but he did inform me there was a ticket, okay? I spent 34 days in jail until they let me go. Then I had to try to get back to my car, which took like 2 days to do that. My car was packed with a bunch of stuff, like I said earlier. My friend gave me a whole bunch of stuff down there as well, and so I was loaded down on plants. I had all kinds of stuff in there, and a cooler with egg salad sandwiches, and that ended up going to waste, and that really pissed me off now that I think about that. But yeah, and then they just put me in jail, and then I went in front of the judge over there, and they said, you have a warrant out of Dixie County. I still didn't know what the reason was. Still then, I just could only imagine. Oh, here's the thing on that. And if anybody could figure out who this Thomas Demeter is, I tell you, I'll give you a $50 bonus. Is probably all I could afford. But this Thomas Demeter, if you tell you any all the information you have on him, he reiterated when Brenda learned that law enforcement was responding to the scene. I had no idea. I thought he was a friendly neighbor talking to me about the house that coincidentally ended up getting burnt to the ground after I went and passed by and looked at it when I was on my way to. I won't even say where I was on my way to, because these guys, I don't want to let them know where my friends are, because it's ridiculous. I can't even have friends that could feel safe. They want to get, they end up having to help me out because they helped me with the car and everything. Goodness gracious, unbelievable. Yeah, it happened on the Ronald Reagan Turnpike. And I think I took a wrong turn. My friend's like, Brenda, why did you go that way? I'm like, I don't know. I missed my turn and somehow ended up there on the Ronald Reagan Turnpike. And I think I wanted to get that's what the one thing I didn't do is get the footage from that. And then look at this. And then I end up getting on top of the ticket that I didn't find until even probably 2 weeks after I unpacked the car. By that time, that ticket was already owed. So I believe there was an extra charge there. Then, since all this, a suspension of your driver's license had been issued in reference to a citation. Please remit payment. And I ended up getting this. It was for $229. I mean, these guys railroaded me. And they said, what was this date? Oh, the date they have on there is 9/9/2024. I didn't receive it till 9/14. What are they saying? That they had to have a check available. It's the charge of unlawful speed and access. Really ridiculous. And for some reason, whatever the case may be, I know I ended up having to pay more and more and more. I had to pay more for the Department of Motor Vehicles. And this thing says here, record check revealed a warrant out of Dixie County, case DCSO 24 OFF 0000 825, offense code, possession of a weapon. The warrant date was 6/23/24. The driver was placed under arrest after warrant confirmation. The vehicle was removed by a licensed driver called to the scene. No evidence was collected or submitted. So right there, I mean, they searched my car. There's no gun. Okay, because they must have known what the warrant was for. They still didn't inform me. No evidence was collected or submitted. And now you think if I ended up getting pulled over in Dixie County, do you think that I would have got away? They probably would have planted a gun in there. And then they get us both locked up, because that's the thing. We got big mouths. We're talking about, hey, children are being taken unlawfully, and these, corruption that's going on in the courts, and the people that help CPS do this and take children away from perfectly good parents. This is sick. This is a sick situation. And it's unbelievable that we can't get any more, attention than this. I mean, what do we need to do, man? Maybe we could, fly a plane over wherever Trump's going to be with a big sign on the back saying, American children need to be saved, and now. I mean, we can't wait any longer. This is getting, this is the, tip of the iceberg, as they say. Of course, Ronald Reagan Turnpike, right? Am I right? Sons of bitches. Yes, they end up being the state police, right? Every time I turn around, the state police is popping in my face. And the thing is, the state police is the one that started this back in Maine. They started that whole thing saying, I don't know what they're saying. It was a big mess back there. And I can tell you, I'm sure that they'd be very interested. The new administration, or whoever that may be, would be very interested in the information that I have for throughout the years. So it's no wonder that I've been targeted, especially when my husband was applying for Department of Justice and FBI jobs throughout, all these years. Decade, whatever you call it. Yeah, decades. Freaking. Let me see. I did see from the DHS and DHR website, if you are ever asking for a fair hearing because you don't agree with whatever they say, they have to provide you with the information they will be using in court. They have to. So, Rachel Jones, welcome in. And you have to contact the Social Security General, wait a minute. I'm saying social when it's security, Attorney General, to get the info. You can't contact the state. So for you're saying, as far as your Department of, Human Services or whatever they call it, DCF, what they call it over there in Florida, Department of Children and Families. So is there like a certain time restraint on that, Rachel? Oh, they don't? Okay, I see what you're saying now. They have to provide you with the information they will be using in court. Well, I just don't know about that, because the people that we had, it's like, what law, what rule, what regulation? They didn't follow anything. And sometimes you get these little towns and they're just, just a bunch of criminals that run this town. That's what the good old boys, you know the song. Okay, so the Sumter Clerk of Courts, look, they wanted me to, so what is this? The non-resident violators compact this department required to notify individual that a member state has reported failure to honor his written promise to appear in court. I had a written promise to appear in court? When did they have court? This is ridiculous. And I'm looking at this again, and it's just unbelievable to me. Failure to respond within 30 days. So this was sent, date of notice, 10/23/24. Well, at least they gave me time to get out of jail. Well, I ended up paying it. I didn't need to show up. It's unbelievable. I just can't get over it, guys, and I never will. How, I've been screwed in the, from the get-go. Yeah, there's the ticket right there. Is that the ticket? No. Yeah, traffic citation right there. It's on some shiny paper. I found it under the seat. You can see it's kind of tattered and everything else. Unbelievable. Why wouldn't you tell somebody you give them a ticket, so that they can be ready to pay it right away, To me, I thought that was a good guy, and it turned out to be a bad guy. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's something else that shows. Yep, I keep receipts of it all. I mean, I don't know what good it's going to do me, because one day when the truth comes out and people realize how these certain people that want to take your children also want to continue to ruin your life throughout, how long? When is this hell going to be over? Because in my opinion, it's escalated when you start taking my husband as well. And how did you think that would make me feel? How would that make me feel to know, now I'm alone, right? I'm alone, and I guess she's resting easy knowing my husband's been sitting in prison because of the stupid cartoon. I mean, wow. If somebody regrets, and has mistakes in life, but my husband didn't do anything wrong at all. It's freedom of speech. It's every which way to Sunday. I've told you guys a deal. Have high hopes that it'd be even great that my husband, as soon as them appellate attorneys see that in the first DCA, I mean, they're going to be like, wow. They're going to be flabbergasted on what these people try to get away with my husband's case. I mean, it's so freaking obvious. And really good, response to the initial brief and all that. I mean, the attorneys are doing a great job. So there you go. I really have confidence in what I've looked at, that this charge will not stick. My husband will be home before you know it, and hopefully the kids will follow soon after, because like I say, we're dealing with the same judge. It's unbelievable. I mean, when are they going to start arresting these criminals? That's what I want to know. I want to know more. There has been people getting fired or whatever you want to say. I don't know. Some of them are getting arrested. They're not. These people aren't above the law. Okay, there's laws in place, and if you're not following the law, you're gonna have to pay the price. You're the one that's gonna be behind bars, and that's just. I guess there's like they're rolling the dice to see, well, I say their luck has run out, because their days of trying to screw me over is, it's just, there's no helping, because God's got my back. That's all I can say is God's got my back, and I'm sure of it. And I did have some verses written down I wanted to go over with you guys. Oh, I gotta tell my son about this thing, something about the veil and what it means in the wedding ceremony. When they lift up the veil, it means that's a symbol of they are joined as one, but somehow it refers to something in the Bible. I'm gonna see what this folder is, guys. So I'm pulling out a bunch of tricks, as you can say, like That one comedian has a box full of stuff. Well, I'll show you. I got some. See, these were part for my posters. I was getting these pictures printed out. Look at that. Those are little bathing suits. That's my Sage Away. That's how she has the little tickets that come on the clothes and stuff. She loved to play with that. What a big crate full of clothes. Some girl sent me that had a girl a little bit older than Sage, and man, they sent some beautiful clothes. She used to love to go through them clothes. And this is when my husband ran for legislator. This is this when we lived in Jonesport, Maine. Hi, my name is Christopher Cameron. I'm running for state legislator, our District 133. I'm married with 3 children, 2 of who was, like I said, this was some years ago. 2 of which are in college with 4.0 GPAs. I'm an investigator here. Some examples of my work on 1901. I relayed to Peter Kennedy and the National Infrastructure Prevention Center, FBI, a Boston office, that so-and-so, director of the NEA. Wow, it's funny that I would find this, guys. Thanks for coming on my show. I really appreciate it. You guys joining in the chat and everything else. This is when they were talking about the White House and the NSC, about the intentional crashing of a plane by Arab pilots. Okay, my husband said it was intentional. Okay. I can't wait to tell my friend out in Georgia about this. This was in January, well before the July Phoenix memo and the August Minnesota report on 9/25/01. Remember, that was when the it was close to, well, that was around the time, right? 9/11, right? 9/11. I relate to Jeff. Oh, I'm not even going to tell you guys these names. This is going to be our little secret. This is probably why they're after us, guys. God forbid. We know too much. We know the players. So well, the thing is that what do they have? What is it like, Gotti and the mob over there? When the FBI, I mean, it's part of history. You guys can look up, all the problems that the FBI throughout history. I mean, like I say, there's always going to be some bad apples, no matter what profession you may be. But in any case, I don't know really now. I don't remember any of these names. This is when we had, Chris was well into trying to get his, his analysis and stuff out there. The Bureau of Health in Maine on 10/2/01 to Tommy Thompson, the Health and Human Services. Chris reported about potential anthrax outbreak. That was days before the first case of anthrax in Florida on 10/4/01. Also on 2/29/02, he relayed that Tim Caruso, director of counterterrorism, FBI, about an increased risk of terrorism from April 15th to May 2nd in 2002. This was the smiley face bombing. This is when the smiley face bombing started. My work with National Violence Advisory has helped the current and previous administrations anticipate violent trends. As a legislature, I would continue to stay in contact with the administration, the senators, congressmen, and constituents. Yours truly, or sincerely yours, Christopher Cambron. What do you know? I completely forgot about that letter. So this I was hiding in this folder. This is actually a pretty nice folder. Now, I don't know. I have some other pictures I can show you. Look at this. Isn't that cute? That was, you can say, that was like the Last Supper right there. I swear to God. It wasn't long after that. came after those kids. I put this in a frame. It's just a picture of what I did. I put this picture in a frame. Heroes come in every shape and size. Most are labeled by what they do. Through the eyes of a child, one of my greatest heroes is you. So that's very sweet. And what else we got? We got some more pictures. You guys got some pictures you want to share? Here's Sage. This is what at one of the visits. Look at how they got the plugs right there. And look, and this is a room made for like little babies. They have little miniature chairs we have to sit on during the visit. You ever see that picture, Danielle? Is Danny here? Yeah. Can you imagine? You got your little kids playing in there, and there's the outlets right there for them to stick their tongue on. Seriously. Oh, sorry, not keeping up with the comments, dudes. Christy's got a lot to say. Staggering 4.14 per year, 1,000 kids, about 75% higher than the national average, 2.4. Financial mismanagement and nepotism is scathing in 2024 audit by Maine's office. The state auditor revealed systematic financial management and favoritism in the contracts being awarded without competitive bidding or proper cost analysis, exposing the system corruption to risk. The Hope Florida Foundation, associated with the First Lady, Casey DeSantis. Don't get me started on those DeSantises. Don't get me started because, okay, hey, you guys, let's do a little campaign for and some support for Matt the welder. Okay, he's running against DeSantis. Okay, all I'm saying is DeSantis never did my children or anybody in Florida any favors, any of our children, and yeah, it's ridiculous. And his name is on the corner of some of the papers that I have for the kids. So I'm sorry. Him and Rick Scott. No, thank you. I mean, you let this happen in your state. I'm sorry. You better wake the freak up, people, if you don't know what's going on with these children and what's the big secret? What are you freaking hiding, DeSantis? Millions of Medicaid settlement funds through nonprofits into political PAC, raising serious concerns about misuse of public dollars and corruption. The state's Department of Children and Families even issued cease and desist to a newspaper reporting it. Yeah, right. Just saying yes to my ranting and raving about DeSantis. I don't care because you know what? My husband made this video and say, like, oh, he's just goofing around saying, he's showing different clips of DeSantis saying, oh, Dementis, DeSantis, whatever started with a D, dumb DeSantis, whatever, and just did a stupid video. And I think they take offense to that. Oh, God forbid you call you names. Guess what? Our children are gone. Okay, this is the way we're going to act a little out of sorts. We're acting a little out of sorts. Okay, how do you think you might feel if your children were ripped away from you? God forbid. The state's Department of Children and Families even used a cease and desist to a newspaper reporting it, seen by many of us as attempt to stifle the free press. Let me see. I'm not going to show you that picture because it's got my middle son in there, and I'm going to respect his privacy. Look at this. And this is when Chris was running for legislator, and if you could see the whole picture, it says Fox, and we were at the Fox News Radio. She was sitting on a red couch. Look at that look at face. She's looking that way. Like I don't know who's taking the picture there, but I flopped her on the couch. That was me. I was taking the pictures. It must have been somebody happening over there. She's looking that way. But that was such a cute little dress. Like I say, she loved to have her little clothes. Sage Christina Canberra. I put on there Miss American Pie. Date of birth 9/10/2003. So And I also like on what is that, Rumble? No, Rumble. I'm Dear Mr. President Trump. I think that's what I am on there. But Mad Mom Cameron, that's I can't even think. Was that Instagram? I have no idea. It's one of them. So what else? I worked all day. I don't have to work again till tomorrow afternoon. Oh, this is a little thing I sent to Rubio. Okay, don't get me started on Rubio now. Okay, what is Rubio going to do for us now that he's the big guy in the White House? He's not so short anymore. U.S. office. So, okay, so this is you know how they send you this form or whatever? You fill out this form if you got a problem. The U.S. Senator Marco Rubio. Okay, this is when my address was still, and I'll tell you, anybody wants to know my address where it used to be, where my children were ripped out of their home, it's 1415 Northeast 364th Avenue in Old Town, Florida, 32680. Okay, you might want to look it up before they try to wipe any memory off the face of the earth, because you can still see the beautiful place, but now it's just ashes. Ashes, ashes, all fall down. Okay, so let's see what I wrote to. It's signed by me, February 27th of 2019. So by February, March, April, May, I went to see my daughter. Okay? 3 months before that. It is hard to know who hurt our family the worst. I listed several agencies. I must have had some other attachment to this that are responsible. It is for certain that the false fusion exchange bulletin has caused this hysteria. Department of Children and Families consistently lying to cover up their crimes against children and families. Drastic changes need to be made with this agencies in Florida and the country. And I don't know where the second page is for that. Yeah. So that was something I did, and I wonder if I have the other page to that. Let me see. Oh, this is one a complaint about to the Commission on Ethics for Dewey Hatcher, and that was a sheriff my husband ran against. What's the date on that? Oh. All right, I'm gonna check that out later. But here, I want to show you some more pictures. Oh, you got your senior degree. Oh, I thought so, because Chris said that she had a Zoom, so I knew you must have been excited, even if it was just her. That is awesome. So was he excited to see you guys? I mean, how did he behave? Was he laughing? Was he did he look good? You know how kids are that age. I just wondered how he's, sits still for something like that. He probably doesn't completely understand why he doesn't have that personal touch with you and sees you on a screen. Failure to report deaths and injuries legally mandated in Illinois DCF. Wow. 1,200 child deaths and 3,000 serious injuries since. Man, I hope the Florida Foundation is tied to the Hope United in Illinois and our investigation too. That's what she hopes. Oh, this, you see this one? Look at that. That's Chris. He's this little guy then. He's got his stormtrooper costume, and he's ready with his super work gun. You notice how it has a red tip on there, okay? That's a squirt gun. God forbid. And then he's got his Hulk fist. See his Hulk fist? And then he's got his plastic sword in the other hand. That's like a samurai sword or something. And his Jason mask. This is the outfit he had on. Look at this. This is the outfit he had on when the FBI and the sheriff came to our door when we lived in Milford, Maine. Yeah. And I think he put a cape on besides that. The kid loved to do dress up all the time. This is the famous one that I have on. Darren put on one of the shows. Look at that. He's a cutie. He's got long hair there, but that's Chris. Right? Pow, right in the kisser. Those were fun, those Hulk fists, and they made noise when you punch something. So that's a lot of going down memory lane. Now I've got a picture of my poster here. One of them. This was my first poster. So, America's Taken. I got that from a lady that Pfeiffer. Can't think of her first name right off. Lives out in the country. She was helping people find kids after they turned 18. Yep, and then then later on I added my husband to it. Let's see. What does it say? Sage and Chris too. Because he's the Chris II, and their dad, a real hero awarded by Red Cross. Missing but not forgotten. 3rd Circuit, Dixie County. What a sad state of affairs that they want to just take children and rip them away. Now, this is the cutest baby picture of Sage right here. Can you believe this? She wears... That is adorable. I love that picture. She was a real ham, especially at that age. She just love it. She's such a cute, beautiful girl. And there's another one of Sage, the Halloween. That's her Halloween. Oh, she's on that carpet and with the new, see, Chris was trying to show the new event cover he put on there. Is somebody coming in? What time do we start this rodeo? Is it getting to be an hour yet? But, it's one of those shirts that say, it says, just give me some candy and no one gets hurt, right? Oh, it's so cute. So cute. I used to love that shirt and that fuzzy hat. That was again, they want to put us down because we moved around quite a bit. I'm sorry, we flipped houses and that's what me and my husband did as our own little business like that. And then we lived in the house and fixed them up. Chris had put a new carpet. He put up that whole wall because when we got to that house, that was in North Ridgeville, Ohio. We moved back to Ohio. And my family was gone. There was no downtown. There was nobody home. Yeah. So we moved back there for, a year or so. And then from Ohio, my son decided he was going to go to college, not at Cleveland State. He wanted to go back to Maine, where his older brother and sister went through pre-med up there. You listen to me all day. Well, see, that's what I try to do. I try to add a little light, atmosphere in there, because it can't all be doom and gloom. Like, guys, laughter is the best medicine. And if we can, get on there and once in a while in our life, not have so much misery and have a good time, well, I'm all for it. Because, depression and this, anxiety, it will literally, be the end of you. I just wonder, how long have we been going on? Does the show tell me anywhere? Just let me know if all day. I wish I had all day. We didn't get this show started till what time? I don't know. How long have we been going? You guys take a guess. Because it hasn't been that long because we didn't end up not starting. Oh, wait a minute, I'm wrong. I'm thinking about Eastern time when I'm in Central time. It's Christine. Let me see who's getting all the top chats here. He wanted to get me. He wanted to give you a hug on the Zoom call. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, man, did he? We could blow him kisses at least. He was, man. Right, he can go up there and hug the screen. Oh, goodness gracious. Hopefully he has a nice stuffed toy to hug on to. Maybe he can dream of mama. Man, that's nice. Sorry, I didn't keep up with some of them comments. I was just looking back at that and didn't want to miss anybody. Do you have TikTok? You can send pictures now. What do you mean send pictures? What is this? And Chris is on doing some TikTok stuff too. Chris Brayton. Am I right? She does a good job. I've seen some of her stuff. I don't know, for some reason, I haven't seen you in an age, Christy, so I didn't know what you got going on. Oh, okay, so it started at 10:30. 10:30 your time. And that was 9:30 for my time. Is that right? No. I got off work at 9:30. Started at 10. I got home at 10. Okay, you're right. It was like 10:30. Okay. Ordinary. I like that song. Do you ever hear that one, guys? Ordinary. So we found some good things in my folder of fun. Let me see what else I got here. What do you pull out here? Yeah, so I had a co-complaint, Dewey Hatcher. My gosh. Chris has got a resume in here. Oh, this thing's got some coffee or something on it. It shows, he was trying to get, objective was recruit for a DynCorp Iraq mission. He wanted to go on mission. This is, what time doesn't really have a date on here. He says he has a passport that's good from 2002 to 2012. I wonder whatever happened to that passport, I wonder. Somewhere along the way. What is this? Oh, yeah, this shows that I faxed that letter to Rubio. Better put that back in there. It's funny that I had that stuff mixed in with the kids' pictures. I was just probably doing extra copies. I still gotta say, this has got to be a favorite, right? Oh Lord, I don't have too many big ones of Chris in there, but you seen the one with the Burger King hat. That was when that was not long before the kids were taking that Burger King one. What else we got in the mix? Let's see. Allie. Oh, this is when I wrote out my story. This is back from 2018. The failed system, Florida in particular, has shown there is no one to turn to. We have recognized the criminal behavior of DCF and the family court system. Judges all the way to Florida Supreme Court are making unjust decisions. In our particular case, besides dealing with the court directly, the court appointed attorneys. At this point, we have no attorneys. This involves witness tampering, blackmail, abuse of children, rogue judges. We contacted the offices AG Pam Bondi. She was Attorney General at that time. Governor Rick Scott, FBI in Jacksonville, Chief Justice Douglas, and that was over there in the Third Circuit, by the way. DCF Office of Inspector General, Mr. Raines, Department of Justice, etc. My husband and I met 39 years ago. Like I said, this was in 2018. We have 5 children together, and we took responsibility of homeschooling our children. The 3 oldest are now doctors, all graduating with honors. We always put family first in our lives. My husband, a law enforcement specialist in the U.S. Air Force in the 80s, PI for many years, outstanding members of the community. For 2 years and 7 months, our two youngest, girl and boy, now 15 and 13, remain. Wait a minute, that was a typo. 15, 16. No, I guess that's right. 15 and 13. They remain hostages in DCF custody, being treated worse than prisoners. For the past year, no relative has had any contact with the children. They were violently taken out of their home on 4/4 of 2016 in Dixie County, Florida. This happened after my husband, Christopher Cameron, was officially on the ballot running for sheriff, who the community called Crooked Dewey Hatcher. That set my husband up in a sting operation. The sheriff, along with armed thugs and one DCF worker, threatened the children to open the door or they would bust it in. Deputies slamming the boys' laptop shut and stripping them and making them take showers before they were abducted. You now may be saying to yourself, we cannot get involved with the DCF case and may not want to read on. The fact remains these children remain captive based on completely false allegations, never proven, brought no evidence to the court. The first judge recused herself after a year because the judicial assistant stated someone was trying to sway her decision. The next judge, Blue, who did not allow the children to be at court the whole time he presided, gave us court-appointed attorneys that are swamped with cases, not providing these lawyers with the resources they needed so that they could defend the parents properly. Finally, bringing the third judge in just for a 2-day trial, knew nothing about the case. That was Judge Slaughter. Any reasonable judge would not have terminated the rights of outstanding parents who have homeschooled doctors, and a DCF that constantly lied disrespects the court. It is clear this decision was on a bias towards the father. Facts: there is a history of family court issues in Dixie County, Florida, and documented with many problems. In March of 2015, a 3-judge panel was held to receive an input from the Florida Supreme Court. At the time presented the meeting, a whistleblower, Terry Trussell, the clerk of courts, Dana Johnson, removed the official county records, as well as the state attorney, Jeff Sigmeister, involved with jury tampering and still in the same positions. Okay, I say they're still in the same positions. That's weird because this was 2018. By 2022, that Jeffrey Sigmeister was arrested and put in prison. So, whereas the Florida Supreme Court Committee on the Future of Florida Courts had been gathering plentiful evidence of many witnesses across Florida who has testified of the treasonous war that has been being waged against the people by judicial courts of the state of Florida, and severe injuries that the people are suffering in and by our courts, including lawlessness in our courts, unconstitutional, unlawful, illegal decisions by judges and prosecutors, breaches of the Code of Judicial Conduct, overwhelming evidence of serious judicial breach of public trust. Whereas the rampant corruption of our judicial system is well documented in a report by the U.S. Department of Justice, which ranks Florida number 1 in corruption. These facts from a newspaper a year before our case happened. We're going back, and there's another page to this even, but maybe that could be for another day. Yes, sirree. I started at 10:30. 10:30. Darren, is anybody in the back? Where's Danielle?
Yes, Brenda?
How long have we been going?
Hour and 22 minutes.
Oh, really? How come it seemed like it was forever?
I don't know.
That's I was wondering if nobody else is going to come in, maybe I should wrap it up. I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Well, let's give it about 10 more minutes, okay? All
You got
right.
it.
All right. Thank you, Darren.
All right.
All right. Darren. It says it's Danny. Will you send me the story, Brenda? My heart breaks for you. A true warrior, such inspiration to others. Wow, it just came out. An Illinois principal was arrested in McHenry County, Illinois, is facing 3 charges, including aggravated battery, great bodily harm, grooming, domestic battery. Oh my God, which causes great bodily harm. Whoa. Well, Christy, you got a lot to say, that's for sure. Man, can't believe it, guys. Another week. Another one bites the dust. That was some crazy stuff I was playing the other day. Chrissy, if you want to go watch back that show from the other day, more information in regards to that sheriff that shot his own judge. Let's see what else we got. This is an order denying petition for involuntary termination of parental rights. So this is what my court-appointed attorney created, so that look at this, how many pages this is. It's not numbered, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pages. And so they put the last pages like in hopes that the judge would sign their petition because of all these reasons they're going to give that we should have. See how that remained empty because they signed the department's. Therefore, the department has failed to show that the determination of the father. So they did it for both of them. It was a combined effort. It's kind of weird because everything was separated throughout the whole case, but in the final end, they combined efforts to make this paper for both me and Chris. Parental rights is the least restrictive means to protect the children from serious harm. See, they failed to do that. So if they fail to approve this in a court of law, you would think, oh, well, the kids get to go back home. This was interesting. I was kind of showing them this at one time to show this was a little thing that came with this hammer that my son, my middle son, got my husband. Happy birthday, Dad, and happy early Father's Day. This had to be the most fitting gift I could think of. Continue building. And it was a hammer that was carved, engraved, said, thank you for helping me build my life. And the funny thing about it is, Chris, as he was growing up, Chris forever was always losing his hammer. And then we'll say, Hawk, will you run down to the neighbors and see if we can borrow their hammer until we can't find ours? So that's a kind of little funny joke behind that. But, the court had jurisdiction over the subject matter for the parties. The children were sheltered on April 5th, 2016. And it's saying that, the father completed the substance abuse assessment. I did the same. Kelly Ball, the therapist. Oh, what a piece of junk she was. There was Lisa Sickles of the Child Advocacy Center. Forensically interviewed Sage on September 7th. Yeah, I wonder that forensic interview. I don't remember that. Sherry Kitchens, the Child Advocacy Center, interviewed both the children. Marilyn Paget, family care counselor with the department. She was a counselor? She was our caseworker. Family care counselor. I wonder why they called her that. Family care. I was blowing a kiss to my son, and he was doing the same. Oh, that's so sweet. He's at such a sweet age. Hopefully he can get back home soon. So corrupt, right? It's so corrupt, it's true. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, I learned something new every day. I didn't know she was a family care counselor. Counseling service was Butch Jones and the substance abuse and Meridian did all that. The department failed to prove. Um, Maybe this was Chris's. I keep seeing Chris's name on here. Da, 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 da. The department failed to show convincing evidence that Sage and Chris would be threatened by the interaction with, you know, their father. Wow. It's crazy, 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 crazy stuff. Parental rights took. Their parental rights trial took place in December 8th and 11th. So guess what? Right before the holidays, and wait, we won't let you know. We'll let you sit through all the holidays until past the New Year, and then we'll let you know if you're going to get your rights terminated or not. Good Lord in heaven! Oh, this is my proposed order. Order denied. Oh, is this pretty much the same thing? Yeah, this is the same thing. But this is mother's proposed order. Yeah, and this Kim Carpenter Herring, what a joke she was. You know, and these people, that's the only jobs they get is for, through the department. Okay, Darren, I guess we're going to wrap it up. But I think we had a good talk tonight, didn't we? Had a lot of interaction in the chat and everything else. And I don't know, Danielle never popped back in. But I gave her a chance. Would she think I'm going to stay on for an hour? I'm not. I'm going to do what she did. She said she did a 30-minute show earlier. But I mean, it's getting late for you guys. So yeah, we could wrap it up like it's going to be almost midnight for me.
Are you ready, Brenda? Are you ready to call it a
Yeah,
night?
I'm ready. All right. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna be heading out, and hopefully everybody keeps the faith and keeps the fight. And I'll try to be back here tomorrow. All right. Happy birthday, and happy birthday again to Debbie and Danielle.
It's a celebration. Now raise your glasses high. Our sister Danielle is another year wise. A real baby, not the one to F with. The real MVP. And we want to say happy birthday. Danielle. Happy birthday. To the best friend, to the best mom, CPS advocate, hostess with the mostest. We love you, and we want to say happy birthday. Daniel, happy birthday. Daniel, we love you, Daniel, Daniel. We love you, Daniel, Daniel. We love you, Daniel, Daniel. We love you, Daniel. And we want to say happy birthday. Daniel. Happy birthday. Daniel. Be right, yeah. We live in a land paid for by blood. country that was built up from sticks and mud. Our ancestors crossed 1,000 miles over the ocean, leaving behind a past that was negative emotion. When they first sighted land, they all jumped overboard and swam. They couldn't believe they were living in freedom. The government they once had didn't need them. It was tough during the first days, figuring this strange land. Many grouped together and started a plan. They knew they needed something to keep them in line. This is when they wrote the Constitution, man, it was divine. A bunch of men agreeing it would lost their mind. They gave us all our freedom, one amendment at a time. And when they finished writing, 39 men had to sign. We have freedom, you can't take away. The Constitution guarantees that. So take your false authority and go the fuck away. The next 200 years came with a price. A bunch of men and women gave the ultimate sacrifice. They did it for the people alive today. You don't hear very many taking 3 times to say thank you, whoever you are, who gave your life, and for their families left on earth alone for their life. Thank you for your gift, the life that you gave. It lets us live as free men. Oh, glory we will wave. Now we are here in 2025, a year led by selfishness. It's no surprise the government is taking over. It's a friggin' mess. Our kids are being taken by people who must be diseased. Who the hell gave them that power? These actions need to cease. So listen up, you voted officials, we are here to say you need to pay attention to issues, because we aren't going away. We come bearing the Constitution, we'll recite it if we may. We the people is how it begins. The words that follow, you can fill them in, because they aren't true as they were meant to be. You're taking our freedoms one at a time. No one's paying attention except for us reciting these lines. You don't get to take away the rights we were given. Taking away our children should get you in prison. I'm not messing around, it's no laughing matter. Give our children freedom, or feel your teeth shatter. We are the ones who make the decisions. You lost track of your job, we're here to petition. This is your final chance. America doesn't need to fight a civil war. We just need you politicians to hit the door. So do the right thing and leave this city of Washington, or turn things around, give us something to fall again. Give us back our children, not one